Spotlight.
Spotlight. So your whole inside of your car was illuminated.
Yeah, I couldn't even see forward, much less turn my head around. It was such bright light, I couldn't keep my eyes open hardly.
And what were you doing yesterday that might have sparked this incident?
I was handing out demands for data for them denying me of my foster care license.
So in other words, we were up in Pope County. We're in Grant County.
We were in Grant County at Social Services, the county attorney. We were at the Alexandria Police Department.
And you had a case in Alexander, which they had supposedly referred to Pope County, right?
Correct.
Okay. And so everything yesterday was related to what county?
Pope
County. And then right after you left my place and you get stopped by a
Pope County Sheriff.
So what do you think it is?
Harassment, retaliation, a shut up campaign. November 19th, 2012 at 6:21 p.m. calling Glenwood Dispatch. Oops, I got the wrong number. 320-634-5411. Yeah. Are you able to know if there was a car stop tonight by a deputy for a fog line stop?
Okay.
In the last half hour?
Okay. And the question is then what?
Oh, I was just wondering if I can get the name of the deputy. If you've got, wasn't sure.
Josh Owen.
Josh Owen.
Yep.
And that was a fog line stop.
Yep.
Is there a way to get the dash cam video tomorrow? I'll come down and ask for the.
Yeah, you'd have to talk to Darnell in records.
Okay.
Okay.
So what was his name again?
Josh Owen.
Owen. Does it say what time it was?
No, but the logs will say she'll.
But you know it was a fog line stop?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll be coming in tomorrow to ask for that dash cam video.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye. Ending call at 6:23. Again, it's November 20th, 2012, calling Darnell at the Pope County Sheriff's Office, 320-634-5411. And it is 8:17 a.m. right now. Yes, could I speak to Darnell, please?
Sure, one moment. This is Darnell.
Hi, Darnell. This is Kathy Tangen.
Hi.
Hi, is there a way to get the dash cam and the audio of the stop last night with Josh Owen? Do you have a record of that?
I'm sure I do, but I don't even know what this has to do with.
Oh, it was he stopped me last night just on the other side of the railroad tracks on Highway 29, north of the railroad tracks for a, he called it a fog line, where I just barely went over the fog line for a second, he said. and I want the dash cam and the audio. It starts with an M, but I don't remember what it's called.
What do you mean, starts with an M?
Well, whatever it's initial thing. It's some initials for the audio and video of that. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, did you get a ticket or something? That's just...
No, I didn't get a ticket, but to be honest with you, I've never even heard of the white line called a fog line. And
Oh, you're kidding.
no, I haven't.
That's driver's training.
I don't know. I guess I've been out of training for a long time. I just call it the white line. But anyways,
What's your phone number?
it's 320-634. Or I'm gonna give you my cell number. It's 320-766-6757.
Okay, what I'll need to do is get the video from him first, and I don't know if I'll get to it today, Kathy, just because I'm getting audited.
Okay, that's fine. It can even be after Thanksgiving or whatever. But.
Okay, I have a note here, and I will call you as soon as I have it. Like I say, I'm getting audited today, so I don't know how long that's going to last.
Okay.
All that fun stuff, so.
Okay.
Okay, I'll check into it and get back to you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I'm calling back Darnell at the Pope County Sheriff's Office at 8:43 a.m. on November 20th, 2012. Evidently, the first phone call when she called me didn't get recorded decently or at all. So I'm calling her back and she can say it again what happened.
Okay, Sheriff's Office, Nick.
Hi, is Darnell in?
Yeah, one moment, please. This is Darnell.
Hi, Darnell. This is Kathy again.
Yeah.
Say, is there any record that you fill out that you called over there and their response or anything?
I can do it by email if you want a copy of that, I would think, or...
Okay, because you just called Todd Roth, or did you talk to Neil Nelson?
No, I talked to Wendy.
Oh,
She talked to Todd, and Wendy told me per Todd Roth, your request is denied.
oh, okay. And there's no other procedure or paperwork with it that you know of?
Of my conversation?
Well, when they deny it, do they do some written denial, or is it just by word of mouth, or what?
What I can have you do, Kathy, normally or technically, if you want information, you can write a request, submit it to our office. I can forward it to the county attorney's office, and then we can have a letter sent or whatever, a response of what we get.
Okay.
A lot of places, departments, because I've requested personal reports from other agencies, I have to send a letter and a self-addressed stamped envelope to them, along with money for a request. Okay?
And what would the money be for?
Well, I'm just saying, for my example, I had to, for a copy of a report, I had to send money for the paper, paper report. There would be a charge if I was able to give this. There'd be a charge for this because I'd have to put it on a CD or a disc.
Okay.
So I would have to, have you pay for that also.
Do you know about how much it is, or?
Just off the top of my head, I'm guessing it'd probably be $5 for this. I'm not 100%. I'd have to look it up because I'd have to find it, burn it to a CD, and it's basically to cover the cost of the material. And
So after we talked this morning, you called Wendy?
I called the county attorney's office, and I asked Wendy if she would check to see if I can release this. She went and talked to Todd Ross. Todd Ross said he
Okay.
So I'm the middle person there.
Yeah. Would you want to just send me an email of something like that, and then?
Why don't you send me an email requesting what you want, and then I can tell you what I was told. How about that?
That'd be great.
Okay, you have my email address, right?
I probably don't, but
I probably have.
what is it?
Hang on a second. Let me see if I have. Let's see. I have Cass. What was your email?
It's buckbuck24.
Oh. That's hang on. Buck. Oh, there we go. Here, I'll just well, you should be able to respond to this.
So you're just gonna send me an email?
I'll just say hi, Kathy.
Okay.
And you can reply to this, or you'll get my email. Well, I think you'll have my email address on that, but you can reply to that one, okay?
But they at least save the video. I mean, they're not gonna destroy it or anything, are they?
No, it's kept on our computer. I believe 30 days is what we have to keep video.
Okay. All right, I'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Bye. Ending call at 8:47 a.m. with Darnell. And she called me on phone number 320-634-3874. And I called her back on the same line, 320-634-3874. She called me back at 8:36 a.m. It was a 1 minute and 30-second phone call. And had that spotlight on me, that's for sure.
Yep. It's the whole idea.
And his little camera can have me going like that.
Were you outside the car at all?
No, never got out. I couldn't see nothing. I was blinded.
So you were coming home from my home yesterday, and what happened?
I turned left, which is south on the Highway 29, going towards Glenwood. And I was almost to the railroad crossing, and all of a sudden there's lights behind me. I can't see nothing. There's spotlight. And I thought, oh no, now what? So I pulled over, and it took forever for the cop to come to my window. And then he finally came to the window and he said, well, there's nothing really wrong, but did you notice you crossed the fog line a little bit? And I said, no, I didn't notice that. He said, oh, well, is anything wrong? And I said, no, nothing's wrong. He said, well, we'll just take care of this. And then he asked me for my driver's license. And he came back and said he's not going to be giving me a ticket, and asked me again, is everything all right?
And he had some big fog lights on you then?
Yeah, probably because I couldn't see anything, and maybe he was thinking something was wrong.
Or you had floodlights on you, or whatever those big lights are.
Floodlight, spotlight.
Spotlight. So your whole inside of your car was illuminated.
Yeah, I couldn't even see forward, much less turn my head around. It was such bright light, I couldn't keep my eyes open hardly.
And what were you doing yesterday that might have sparked this incident?
I was handing out demands for data for them denying me of my foster care license.
So in other words, we were up in Pope County. We're in Grant County.
We were in Grant County at Social Services, the county attorney. We were at the Alexandria Police Department.
And you had a case in Alexander which they had supposedly referred to Pope County, right?
Correct.
Okay. And so everything yesterday was related to what county?
Pope
County. And then right after you left my place and you get stopped by a
Pope County Sheriff.
So what do you think it is?
Harassment, retaliation, a shut up campaign.
Okay, so see, because they don't want you bringing cameras in there recording all their criminal activity.
Oh, that would be a problem.
Oh, and you called this morning and asked for information about this that traffic stop last night, right?
Yeah, and Darnell said that she'd be working on it and getting it, but that they're busy today with an audit. And I said, well, if it takes you till after Thanksgiving, that's all right. And then she called back shortly after that and said that it was Polk County Attorney denied my request.
Which one?
It was Todd Roth.
Okay.
Yeah, they usually want to know kind of how many are coming. So, yeah, 2. There you go. Thank you, Nick.
Okay, here we go. Okay, make sure you read the thing to him so he understands what it was and say, as far as you're concerned, it's...
Hi, I'm Kathy Tangen. I've got a request for data information to the Polk County Sheriff Tim Riley for data on the fog line traffic stop on Highway 29 north of the railroad tracks on November 19th, 2012 by
Sure,
Deputy...
anything with records, you have to go through Darnell. She's right upstairs. You know where she's at?
Okay, where do I go?
Just take the elevator, go 1 floor up. She'd be like right above my head.
Okay.
Thank you.
No cameras. She's in there.
What's that?
She's in there, actually.
Okay, then we'll just hand it to the other people over there then. Okay. Bye.
Hi. Hi. I'm Kathy Tangen, and this goes to Darnell.
Oh, yes.
And it's to the attention to the Polk County Sheriff Tim Riley.
Okay.
And it's for the data on the fog line traffic stop on Highway 29 north of the railroad tracks. It was yesterday, November 19th, by Deputy Joshua Owens.
Okay.
And I'm just requesting the dash cam video of the fog line traffic stop on 11/19/12 and the copies of all the MDT traffic coming in and going out of Deputy Owens' squad from a half an hour before the fog line traffic stop to an hour after the fog line traffic stop. So, thanks.
And then this morning Kathy called in and wanted to make sure that this information was still available. And then she received a call back from Todd Roth saying that she was denied the information.
Darnell called me back.
Oh, Darnell called you back?
Yeah.
How can you deny a request before it even comes in?
Kathy, had called Darnell.
You just need this dropped off to
Darnell.
Darnell?
Yep.
Yep. Thank you. Obviously they don't want to answer that question.
Yeah.
And what's on the bottom of that request we put? Something about spoliation of evidence?
Yeah.
And what does that mean?
That means if they're withholding evidence, it's normally because it's incriminating to the person withholding it.
Oh, okay. So in other words, your allegations that it's on a harassment stop is pretty much verified then because they're refusing your request before you even submit it, right?
That's right.
Okay. October 20th, 2012. We're at the county attorney's office.
After we served the sheriff the same thing. So,
Okay, what are we serving?
a demand for data on a fog line traffic stop on Highway 29 North.
Okay, and didn't you call the sheriff's department earlier asking for this information? Or
Yes.
confirming if it was still there?
Yes,
Okay, and then you received a call back from whom?
Darnell.
Okay, and what did she? What did
She stated that Todd Roth denied my request for the data.
before you even submitted it?
Yes.
Okay, and what does it say on the form there about?
It says a spoliator of evidence in a legal action is an individual who neglects to produce evidence that is in her possession or control. In such a situation, any inferences that might be drawn against the party are permitted, and the withholding of the evidence is attributed to the person's presumed knowledge that it would have served to operate against her. That's the definition of spoliation.
Okay, so obviously they're withholding evidence that is incriminating, right?
Correct.
Okay. So,
otherwise, they'd have no reason to give it. They'd just give it to me.
right. They'd be happy to show it to you. Say, here, you were doing something wrong.
Yes.
But as far as you're concerned, it was
harassment, retaliation for all the documents I served yesterday in Grant County that is directly related to Polk County.
Okay.
And also I served in Douglas County.
Okay. At the police department there.
Yes.
And a criminal case you had filed
against Bremer Bank and Lakes Area Appraisals and Bacchus Appraisals.
Okay, and the Alexander police said where they were going to forward the information to where?
Neil Nelson.
Okay.
Haven't heard a word for over 3 weeks.
Okay, I think it was like on the 26th of
and
October.
Whenever I've experienced anything with criminal evidence being brought to the county attorney, they are charged with a criminal charge immediately afterwards.
Okay. Alrighty, so we're going to go hand this information off then.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
And they're looking inside.
Good. Then they're ready.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, this is for Attorney Neil Nelson.
Okay, and what is it in regards to? You want me to just drop it off?
It's a request for the data on a
Dash cam video.
dash cam video of fog line traffic stop on 11/19/2012 of Kathleen Barber Mayer.
Okay, I will give it to him.
And
Thanks.
she had received information from Darnell.
You don't need to be doing that in here.
Darnell, that the Todd Roth is going to deny her this information before she even submitted the information.
Okay, well go ahead and I will have him.
Why are you touching me?
I will give this to him that you've dropped off and I'll let him know that you stopped by. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
She had the paper in front of my face and then she was touching me. I don't appreciate that. You know, if I'd done that to her, I'd been charged with assault.
Yeah. $11:28 a.m. November 20th, 2012.
Court administration.
Hi, is there any hearings that Neil Nelson is in right now?
Nope, he's not up here right now.
Does he have any hearings today?
We're finished for today.
Oh, when were they finished?
Pardon me?
Do you know what time they finished?
I don't recall exactly what time it was. We did have a matter on at 10 o'clock, but I don't know what time they finished up with that.
Oh, and he was in on that one?
Let's see here. Todd Roth was here.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. So Neil Nelson wasn't up there at all.
Yeah. So are you going to call county attorney's office now?
And say what?
Ask them how come they're denying your request before you even get the request.
Is it 4581?
I have no idea what it is.
4581 at 11:29.
May I help you?
Hi, this is Kathy Tangen.
Yes?
I was just trying to find out why my request for the web cam videos were denied.
Okay, and I'll put you on hold for one moment, please.
Okay.
Dash cam.
That's currently on the phone. Can I take a number, Kathy, where he can reach you?
Who's on the phone?
The attorney is on the phone. Could I have a number where he could reach you?
Oh, which attorney are you trying to get a hold of?
Todd Ross.
Oh, is
I'm
Neil?
not trying to get a hold of him. He's on the phone currently. Is there a message that you'd like or a number you'd like him to call you back at?
Is Neil Nelson in?
No, he's not. He's at a meeting.
Okay. My cell number is 320
320
766
766
6757.
6757.
Yep.
Okay, I'll give this to Todd when he is available, and he'll give you a shout back.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye. So Todd Roth is in, so why didn't she get him while we were in there?
I think he was hiding.
And Neil Nelson is in a meeting because she didn't want to say he's in court anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they have lines that go into the court phone numbers and they hear immediately that I just called and found out that he's not up there. Or maybe they just called him quick and said, Kathy's calling asking if anybody's in court right now. Because that's the reason they gave, that we couldn't talk to Neil Nelson, is that he's in court. And he wasn't in court.
No, he was in a meeting, they said.
Did they say court or meeting?
Meeting.
To you?
They just got done saying he was in a meeting.
When we were in there, they said he was in court.
I didn't hear him say anything. So.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, Kathy, Neil Nelson returning your call.
Yeah, I was just wondering why they were denying that request for the dash cam.
Yeah, I just got back to my office here. I'm not exactly sure what conversation you had with the sheriff's department. What I can tell you is I'll give Tim Riley a phone call. I'll talk to him about the dash cam and see if that's something that we can get for you. There is generally a fee for getting that kind of information, but I'll talk to Tim about that and see if that's something we can get you.
Okay.
The number 2 on your request, which was the mobile data terminal graphic information, I'll have to talk with Tim on that as well. I'm not sure if there could be some confidential BCA information on there or not. I mean, there might not be. I really don't know. But if there is, then that might not be able to be released. But I'll certainly check on that for you.
Okay.
I'll speak with Tim Riley as soon as I get a chance. I think he's out for the day. But
Okay.
I'll get to it as soon as I get a chance here.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, you bet.
Bye.
Yeah.
That was at 11:58 a.m. November 20th, 2012. Neil Nelson calling on phone number 320-634-4081.
Okay, and you received information from Darnell.
That is denied.
Okay.
But all of a sudden it's not denied exactly.
Okay, and also, I've put in a request for MDT information, and if there's confidential information off, they just redact it.
Exactly.
Okay, so they're trying to still weasel their way out of this thing.
But he said not that there is confidential. There isn't confidential information on it anyway.
It's just incriminating evidence on it.
Exactly. But he's being really nice.
Exactly. His secretary wasn't, though.
I wonder if he saw his pictures yet.